Param Shanti. What happens when we try to contact spirits? If somebody wants to contact the souls of the subtle world, then one must know that it is very risky affair. However, if a soul from a subtle world wants to send a message to the physical world themselves, then they can do so by using someone's human body. This is a possible way and is without risk. But if one summons a soul of a subtle world by different practices like exorcist, then unknown souls enter into the human body and create a lot of distress. If the soul or a ghost that possesses a human body is delinquent one, then such a ghost will ask for non-vegetarian food, alcohol to drink and make other such demands. Such ghost or negative souls fulfill their earthly desires through different human bodies. Such souls in the subtle world have a mental disorders and are full of immortality. If such souls are mistakenly contacted, then they will aggravate the problem instead of solving the problem. There are souls who have already traveled to the higher levels in the subtle world, like 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs kilometers above the earth. Even if the affirmations touch them, these souls will never respond to the calls from the earth, no matter how earnestly someone's calls them. Such souls in the higher levels of the subtle world will never come down to earth. Souls who have traveled to the further higher levels in the subtle world are totally indifferent to the happenings on the earth. They clearly know that the earth is place full of ignorance, pain, misery, sorrow, etc. So they will never look down to the earth. Such souls have already cut off all the links with the earth. Only ghosts and spirits on earth can be contacted who are roaming in earth's atmosphere. If such souls enter into human body, they will do more harm than any benefit to the human soul. If a human soul who has contacted spirits of the subtle world ends up with a notorious soul in their body, soon other ghosts will also enter and causes tremendous distress to that human. Bapuji have already explained that there are many religions, sects, faiths, groups, etc. on earth who have their establishments or centers at various places on earth. Those places are full of ghosts that follow their respective religion or faiths. As per supreme knowledge, a soul achieves whatever a soul has in its mind at the time of death of the physical body. Most souls have earthly desires like craving for wealth and possession, anger, greed, attachment, etc. So such souls become ghosts after death. Such ghosts or spirits roam in the earth's atmosphere. When one tries to contact souls in the subtle world, these ghosts or spirits enter into the human body and create all sorts of problem for that human. But if a deity soul in a subtle world wants to pass on some message to a human soul in her relation through inspiration or by entering into the human body, then it is not harmful. The example of such situation is when a goddess or Kuldevi enter into a human body and gives warning of future danger. This has no negative or harmful effect. Most of the time, instead of Kuldevi or goddesses, notorious ghosts possess the human body instead to satisfy their desires. Now there are plenty of negative souls in the subtle world and only a few are good souls who want to do good for human beings on earth. The number of good souls is meager and they are succeeded and dominated by the plenty of negative ghosts in the subtle world, as is the same case in this physical world. In today's time, the situation of the Third World War has been created due to the negative affirmations of our souls in the subtle world, as souls of different sects, religions, faiths are fighting with each other. Such souls want to create conflict between different groups on earth and also want people on earth to fight with each other. In this way, the whole earth will be subjected to the destructions. Such is the result of affirmations of millions of souls in the subtle world. The number of souls making negative affirmations for the destruction is in lakhs, whereas the number of good souls who want to prevent destruction is very small. It is told that up to 1,000 kilometers above earth, souls of different religions, sects and faiths are present in huge numbers as groups in confined region of their subtle spheres in the subtle world. These are the souls who control all activities on earth by influencing the thoughts of human souls on earth. Thus, it is very dangerous to call any soul from the subtle world. Such experiments should be avoided, but it is found that out of curiosity, people on earth resort to contacting souls in the subtle world and then face its adverse consequences as described before. Still, there are people who are engaged in such activities known as exorcists. The exorcists have no spiritual knowledge. They only misguide the people and push them into the serious problems of ghost of the subtle world. There are exorcists who have lakhs of ghosts from the subtle world under their control, who carry out their orders. Common people without understanding these facts fall prey to these exorcists in greed of wanting to solve their worldly problems. The exorcists who are engaged in the activities of driving out ghosts from human bodies cannot give any knowledge about the Supreme Soul or the Almighty Authority. These exorcists have contacts with ghosts and spirits who are basically the worst quality souls in the subtle world. These exorcists are simply doing their business on earth. The exorcists generally ruin many families as they have to satisfy the desires of lakhs of ghosts working under them. When exorcists resort to these unethical practices, it results in divorces of the husband and wife and conflicts between the father and children, etc. 70% of divorce cases are due to the effect of ghosts of the subtle world. When an exorcist rescues a human soul from one ghost, then he follows that by sending 4 more bad spirits into that human souls in order to flourish their business. At any cost, one should not resort to contacting ghosts of the subtle world to solve their worldly problems. Instead, a human soul should remember Paramatma or the Supreme Soul in soul consciousness with a fixed mind. A Behat soul should remember Almighty Authority in soul consciousness, and it will help the Behat soul to clear off all its karmic account within no time. The Behat souls will spread the vibration of supreme peace, and at the end they will travel to the supreme abode of the Almighty Authority. One should follow the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, in which it says that one should remember the Almighty Authority in soul consciousness. If one does this, then the Almighty Authority will rescue the souls from all the sins and take the souls to His supreme abode. Behat ki Param Mahashanti.